looking at the arc of a sector. Okay, so if you have a sector and we're looking at the arc, this is the arc here. Okay, so in order to get the arc, if that's theta, and that's r, and that's r, the arc length is theta on 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, that's what you've been used to doing. Yeah, if that was 60 degrees, 5 meters, and 5 meters, the length of the arc would be 60 on 360 times 2 pi times 5. So that would be 1 on 6 times 2 times pi times 5. 2 goes into 6 3 times, so it will be 5 pi on 3. That's just the length of this arc that's out here. Now, that formula there is when the angle is in degrees. You can also do it with the angle in radians, or you can change the one that's in degrees to radians. Both are on your formula sheet. So when it's in radians, of course you can always convert one to the other, but when it's in radians, the arc length equals theta r, and that is on your formula sheet. So I just want to show you why. So see this formula, theta on 360, 2 pi r. If you change that degrees to radians and go theta over 2 pi times 2 pi r, then what will actually happen is the 2 pi's will go out. Then you're going to get pi. The 2 pi's will go out and you're going to get, r theta, or theta r. Okay. All right, so that's basically the arc length. So I'll just put a couple of questions down. Okay, so we might just do the perimeter of the arc first. So to get the actual perimeter, the arc length will equal, if you did in degrees, 40 on 360 times pi times 2 times pi times 6, which is 12. So it'll be 480 pi on 360. The zeros go and 12 goes into both of those, so it's 4 pi on 3. Okay, that's using this first formula here. If you use the arc length equals theta r, then you need to change the 40 degrees to radians. So that means that's going to be 40 pi on 180 times r, and r is equal to 6. So when you look at this, it gets you then... I'm just going to get rid of that pi and put 40, because that's 40 pi on 6. Okay, so let's just simplify that. 6 eighths are 48 with the 0, 180. The zeros go out, and pi, and 6 8, so that it'd be, and 3 6, so it'd be 8 pi. Oh, wait a minute, so... Sorry, didn't multiply that real well. Getting a bit tired here. 4 6s are 24, so it's 240. So that means that when you simplify that, you'll actually get your 4 pi on 3. Okay.